Hello, this is HC Bailey, and welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Warrior 3! Today, we're going to be climbing up the Tower of Najima, so let's get to it then. Basically, what I want to do is send 3 guys up the frog war, because they've got quite a bit of HP, and 2 guys might not be enough to take them out, as it was in this case, so there we go. I don't think they can poison you. I think it's one of their cousins later in the game, or palette swaps, but so far so good there. If you have a wizard in your party, you may want to use Ice Bolt to take out a frog war if you learned it at, I think, level 5, if I recall correctly. Blaze won't be enough to take him out. Now, there is a path up and to the right there, but we'll take those later, not right now. For now, let's go up here, to the main part of the tower. Got kind of weird music. Those 2 rooms, left and to the right there, those are empty. But I do want to head up here. How are we doing here? Yeah, we're not doing too bad. Yeah, nice thing about Dragon Warrior 3, you can look at all your stats all at once. Not attack and defense power, that's not until the next game. And you see how the 2 guys on the left and the right there are flickering like that? That's sprite flicker. Someone was asking me about that, because you can't display that many characters at once. But anyway, we have a free, well, not a free inn, but a cheap inn here. So that's pretty nice. That's one reason why I didn't do any level grinding before, because, well, you got an inn here. Yeah, you want to be careful at the room transitions here, like this. Okay, it didn't happen, but you have a very high chance of getting into a random battle. I guess because you can't see what's around the corner or something? I don't know. That room to the left there is empty, but let's go up here first. Alright, so let's grab this chest first. Yeah, it's kind of an odd way of getting chests in the game, but anyway, after that battle, I gained a level for the hero, and he learned his first spell, Blaze. Well, I'll explain when that's useful, but right now his physical attack is just about as good as a Blaze spell, so yeah, let's heal up there. Let's head to the right then. But yeah, kind of a archaic way, I guess, of opening chests or something like that. Uh-oh. Nuts! Nuts! No! Freaking babbles! Yeah, just like in, ow! Don't kill him! But yeah, just like in Dragon Warrior 2, they can kill you! You know what? You may want to parry there. Just in case. But anyway, I want to put my new Expel spell to use. The Expel spell is there for emergencies, because basically, I like using it against enemies that can poison you, because right now, I don't have that many ways of dealing with these guys. But yeah, you see how it just basically wiped them all out? Now, we're not going to get experience for them, but I was about to die, so experience doesn't do you any good if you are dead. So, oh, that was a bad situation there. I'm going to have to go back to the inn to rest up there. Nuts. And I didn't even get a chance to move around here. Ow. But yeah, that's why you have Expel for emergencies. Holy cow. Yeah, because if I don't care about the experience there. But okay, so looks like we managed to survive there. Alright, we got a leather helmet. So I want to give that to whoever's in the front, which would be my soldier there. So let's do that then. There we go. Better than a sharp stick in the eye. Okay, so what I want to do after that fiasco, I want to head back down to the inn. I'll just do that off screen, and then I'll meet you back up here, if the game will ever let me. Okay, we're back. We're all healed up and ready to go. Much better situated to take on the remaining floors of the tower. And those babbles again. Holy cow. Although I am out of antidote herbs now, so if I get poisoned again, I am screwed. But I'll see what I can do. Yeah, this is the floor where you can meet up with the really hard enemies around here. Not that they're really hard, but harder than everything else. Like, this is where we met up with those babbles, some other hard enemies. I can take on the babble this time around. Let's send my slower guys at the frog war. Actually, you know what? Send everyone at the except Ragnar at the babble. Everyone at the babble. I cannot risk getting poisoned, like if someone misses or something like that. So I'm the kind of guy who likes ganging up on one enemy, just in case someone misses, because I hate missing. We don't want to go down there just yet. Let's go over here first. And grab this treasure! Hey, a wing of the wyvern. That'll take us back to Eliahan. If I wanted to. But I'd rather get the experience first. Okay, we got a new enemy here, Masked Moth. They can cast Surround. If you remember that from Dragon Warrior 2, what it does is it greatly reduces your hit percentage. I think it reduces it to like 62% or something ridiculous like that. But yeah, so you want to take them out quickly. If they've gotten Surround on the hero, that's when you want to use Blaze because your physical attacks won't hurt them. But you can still use your magic, so that's pretty nice. If they get, Surround on everyone or almost everyone, you may want to use Expel on them. But in this case, I'm okay. In this case, I may not be so okay. Yeah, I'm using Expel because I am out of antidote herbs. Nuts. Nuts! Please don't kill me. Please? Thank you. But yeah, even though they didn't ambush me in this case, I still want to use Expel. Now the thing is that most enemies have some amount of resistance to Expel. In this case, the two enemies that I'm worried about, Babel and the Masked Moth, they have 30% resistance to it. So, you know, it's not going to work all the time on them, but enough of the time to be worth the, 2 MP that it costs. So, and eventually the hero will learn a heal spell, so don't worry too much about your HP there, or your MP there on the priest or pilgrim, whatever you are. I don't know why they called him a pilgrim. Censoring issues? I don't know. By the way, most of the enemies on that floor, you want to use, Ice Bolt on them if you have a wizard. So, hey, how's it going? Oh, how do you know about me? No! Yeah, I'll take the key. Sure, why not? Yeah, absolutely. Off with you now! Blizzard Fist! Or, wait a minute, that's another game. Sometimes wishes do come true. Sometimes they don't. Okay, well, now we got the Thief's Key. I'm going to put that at the top of my inventory, off-screen eventually. But for now, let's take a look at what we got here. Let's, you see those yellow doors? That's what you can use the Thief's Key on. You have to use it manually, so there you go. Let's, get out of here. And, you know what I want to do? I'll rest up at the inn, at the tower there, and then there's something else that I want to do while we're here. So I'll just meet you back in the tower, off-screen there. Okay, we're back. So, yeah, I've already rested up at the inn here and everything, so there we go. Now, we could head up there and use the Thief's Key, but I want to head to the right first, so I'll take that upper path soon enough, viewers, soon enough. Let's head over here first. Where do these stairs go? Hey, that music sounds familiar. Remember those steps for later, viewers, because I'm going to come back there off-screen there. But anyway, let's use the Thief's Key here, and hey, the castle connects to the tower there, yeah. Kind of a nice little way of getting back here rather quickly, so I like that. I like how, especially in this game, a lot of areas all around the world connect to each other one way or another, kind of like that. So, yeah, it's pretty cool. I like that. They need to do that more in RPGs. But anyway, let's see who we can talk to now that we have the Thieves' Key. Oh, really? Yeah, remember they were telling us earlier the travel door takes us to other continents? Well, now we gotta find the magic ball in order to break down the gate to it, I guess, or something like that. So, but yeah, you have to use it manually like that every time. I would imagine they fixed that in the Game Boy Color version, but oh, really? Huh. Maybe I should head on over there next. Let's see if I can use the Thief's Key on this door. No, it doesn't fit. We have to get another key for that door, so. Well, also, by the way, speaking of Thieves' Key doors, I don't think there's anything interesting in the town, but if you want to see the towns at night, let me know. I mean, there's a couple things that are different, nothing extraordinarily important, but yeah, I guess it could be interesting. If you care, let me know. Oh, okay, so we gotta go to the village of Reeve, get the magic ball, so that way we can, break down the... Game? Get out of my way. Hold on, viewers. Ah, there we go. Okay, I thought I was gonna have to wait for him to get out of my way off screen there, but... Oh, there we go. But yeah, so we gotta get the magic ball to break down the wall to the travel door, so that way we can go somewhere else, and it's on the eastern part of Elihan, so... Okay, well, I'll meet you back at the steps downstairs there. Okay, we're back in the basement of the Tower of Najima, so let's go explore that upper path that I passed up. Alright, and after that battle, what is it? Christo learned a new spell, Speed Up. It basically increases the agility of all your party members, so that way you can take your turns before the enemies can. I'm not a huge fan of that spell, but you can use it if you want. Yeah, at this point in the series, they still haven't quite figured out how to get the buffs to be good enough yet. For whatever reason. Yeah, there's some useful buffs, but not as useful as in, well, other games. But they got great debuffs in this game. Even better than Dragon Warrior 2. Holy cow. I will show you how they work. Well, I don't know if you call them debuffs, more like crowd control. Is crowd control the same thing as debuffs? I mean, I know my MMO terminology, but not that well. Anyway, let's see what's over here. Medical herb, awesome. And an agility seed. I'll explain about seeds later, but not right now. And these stairs take us over here. Huh, there's a door there too with iron bars on it. Where is this? It's right next to the village of Reeve! But can I find the magic ball in there? Find out next time on Let's Play Dragon Warrior 3! This is H.C. Bailey, signing off. Have a good day. What kind of a cliffhanger did you expect for an NES game?